Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started.
And off we go in our nation's capital. And able to get this out to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Come on.
That's Samuel, caught left side. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 32 that time.
That's good.
This is what made the West Coast offense a staple around the NFL in the 80s and 90s. You don't have to push the ball deep downfield to come up with big plays, and there's an example of that right there.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43.
And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Jihad Campbell.
The solid stiff arm. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
No.
On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
These two teams have met earlier in the season in Philly with the Eagles winning that ball game. So they're looking for another win here in Washington to take the season sweep. From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. Hurts sets up to throw it.
He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's brought down at the 19 after a gain of 19. First down in the red zone.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17. In on the stop, it was Dorrance Armstrong.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Only a yard on the pickup. And now they've got a 3rd down and 8.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Hurts.
And that is incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
The kick by Elliott is good.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Their second drive here, the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up a bit, a little bit, didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
Here's Daniels.
That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
First catch here by McLaurin, and he's got himself a first down.
At the 35-yard line.
No!
Algier now up the middle. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37. You look at this Eagle defense.
They come into this one to the bottom half of the NFL against the run, number 19 overall.
One thing players always tell us is that they never really pay attention to numbers. I don't believe them for a second. They know where they rank, okay? They're not quite at the top, but they're far from the bottom. But let's face it, they want to move up. In order to do that, they've got to look at each other and make sure everyone's taking care of their assignments in order to play the run better.
Ready.
To throw is Daniels. He'll try to pick it up himself. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
This will be taken at the 10. And he gets up near the 25 to about the 24 before going out of bounds. A nice punt, but a good run back as well, 13 yards. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10.
Great. 180.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. Down the right sideline, Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead grows to 10-0. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Setting up the screen, Krosky Merritt. There he goes up the right sideline.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one goes for 36 yards.
Seems like all the fireworks in this first quarter have been on the other sideline, but here they're saying, hey, we've got some explosive guys on our side too. And that's a big play in a game that's looking like it might be full of big plays.
60 Eagles. 6.
To the air goes Daniels.
Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed 1st down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
And they run the option here on 1st and 10.
And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 37-yard line.
Here we go. Shot. Viking 18.
Daniels looking to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. You look at this Eagle defense.
They come into this one in the bottom half of the NFL against the run, number 19 overall.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
And he has another 1st down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 24-yard line. A 3rd down conversion with a strong gain of 14.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Let's go now. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready.
Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that will bring up second down.
2nd and 6 at the Eagles' 19-yard line.
10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. They go play action. Daniels to the right side and caught by Sennett. And he takes it in for a Commanders touchdown. Ben Sennett from 19 yards away. And the Commanders have got it back to within a score. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Towards the end zone for Brown. And, it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. He's got his target. That's complete. Down the sideline he goes. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A.J. Brown, 55 yards. And the Eagles take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Elliott good with a PAT. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
For Philadelphia.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Let's go.
They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10. They'll swing this out to Krosky Merritt. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Krosky Merritt. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Now Daniels. There's a short one taken in by Otten. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A big play there on the catch and run. And it's going to yield a new set of downs. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Well, partner, they've used him quite well out of the backfield in this one. And here's another nice example. They set up the screen, and he's able to pick his way downfield for a nice gain there.
This to McLaurin out on the left side. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd down. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
Play action, now it's Daniels. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
The offense on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Come on, set. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done.
I get the thought process. 3rd and short, give it to the fullback, let him bulldoze his way. But that means you're counting on your offensive line to win the line of scrimmage, aren't you?
Yeah, there was just a mass of bodies there at the line. Looked like more defenders than offensive guys. Winds up losing yardage. Gonzalez's kick is good. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards.
12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle 1st down. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
Another run by Bigsby. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. Still on his feet. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Tank Bigsby with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Eagles have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did incompletions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And that will be incomplete.
Well, they came up with points in their first two possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their third drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
On is the punter, Townsend, as he gets this one away.
And that is very well done there, as this will be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. That's going to be caught by Bigsby.
And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line.
Second and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
From the gun, Bigsby.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Here comes third and about a foot. And Bigsby once more.
Spins past him. And now off to the races down the right side.
Racing to the end zone.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Tank Bigsby
With his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year.
And the Eagles will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Elliott Good with a PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready?
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Come on, come on.
I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime.
This is caught inside the 15.
Hey,
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
That's good for a Commanders first down.
Daniels with a give to Krosky Merritt. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
As the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Throwing now is Daniels.
And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22.
The Commanders going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. They need 18 yards here on third down.
Ready?
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on third down.
Gonzalez on for the field goal. A 39-yard attempt.
Gonzalez's kick is good.
But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. Well, they got the ball already. They're not going to risk the yardage and running another 4th down. They decline it.
And what was that they taught you in law school, that possession is 9/10 of the law?
I didn't go to law school.
Oh, you didn't? I thought you did. Well, I'm going to give that to you anyway. Possession is 9/10 of the law, and it's 9/10 of this game, too. Having the football counts.
You're so litigious.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Here's Hurts to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Now he's going to step up and run. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Now a handoff to Bigsby. 3 yards on the pickup there, and they've got it back to 3rd and 10.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
The kick by Elliott is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get. Keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
First and 10, and they're on the 31-yard line.
Okay,
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
go.
Off the play fake, Daniels. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Back to throw. Daniels. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down.
And the Washington first down. First and
Let's
10
go now.
at the 44-yard line.
Off play action. Daniels. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Play action is supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. Off the play fake. Daniels. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
Daniels from the gun on third down.
And now another one thrown incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
Here we go. Ready?
Daniels going to throw for it.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position.
Play action. Here's Hurts.
And this is caught. It's Brown. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
First down, Philadelphia.
Now Hurts, he's going to do it himself.
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
First down. First and goal, Philadelphia.
Throwing is Hurts.
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Dalton Schultz there to make the grab, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
18-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they get it.
And a loose football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defense? Anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football, and they still find ways to knock it free.
Oh, and fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. 177 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Now he's going to step up and run.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
It's on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Hurts. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
They run for it with Bigsby.
And he will take this one in for an Eagle touchdown.
Tank Bigsby
Taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Eagles' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Jordan Davis able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Let's go now.
Here's Daniels. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jihad Campbell. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. On the ground with Bigsby to start the drive. And he carries this one past the midfield stripe and into Commander territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 5.
Great, set.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
Great, set.
Here's a give to Bigsby. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
8-yard pickup. And an Eagles 1st down.
Powerful running. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
No touch.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
I know you're trying to wring every yard out of a run, but I think 9 yards there is ideal in this situation.
Yeah, now next couple plays, you only need 1 yard. Keep that clock rolling with a lead here in the 4th.
Yeah, what you're saying is maybe if it takes you 1 or 2 more runs to get the 1st down, that's extra time, extra plays. Really hurts the team on defense.
Well, that's one stuff. We'll see if this defense has another in their back pocket.
And I just wonder on the other side of the ball, do you just challenge the big guys up front? This is short yardage situation. We ought to be able to pick this up. Or do you say to yourself, they are awfully tough. I've got to throw it on this down.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Let's go.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side of this one. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
That's a gain of 5.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football, So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target.
He'll try to pick it up himself. That is caught. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
3rd and short, and they decided not to run for it, and he's able to escape the pressure, finds a clear throwing lane outside the pocket, gets the completion, and picks up the first down.
Now Daniels going to keep it.
And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here we go, shot.
To throw is Daniels.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Here we go, here we go. Ready, ready.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49.
Ready, ready.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Wilkins.
Now he'll tuck this and run. That's caught by Sennett.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Here's Wilkins.
Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
So 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive, and now they face a 3rd and 3 here.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 30. And they'll get 14 yards out of it and a fresh set of downs. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Come on, set. 60 by 6, ready.
Now Wilkins off of play action.
Throw left side, hauled in by Otten.
That'll give them 8 that time. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
Checks it down. Krosky Merritt.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal.
And a Washington first down.
Ready.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Go, go.
It'll be Wilkins once more. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal?
Left, ready.
Now Wilkins. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. Gonzalez to add the PAT. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play.
Eagles 51, Commanders 20.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They could just kneel it. They've got the huge lead late 4th quarter, but we'll see how they're feeling, Charles.
Yeah, we all know people out there who like to use every second of the clock, no matter what the score. And we know they don't need the points. They've scored in abundance already. Let's find out how they want to finish this ball game.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this